Each and every cell in our body has its own identity. When a memory affects the cell loses its identity and becomes diseased cell or the cancerous cell. It is only because of the subconscious memories which are accumulated maybe from this lifetime or many lifetimes, previous lifetimes. When the cell is getting affected by the memory, then loses its identity, it becomes cancerous cell, and it causes different diseases, maybe cancer or some other issue or some other health issues or the pain or discomfort, disease in the body. So once you start releasing the memories, once you start working to release the memories, you see that the cells are getting back their identity, your health. There is nothing out there. It is only the memories. And there are people who have healed cancer and diabetes with Ho'oponopono. Shortly, we are planning a workshop to come up to heal the diabetes based on the experience of the people who have healed. And as when you find a problem outside, instead of working outside, if you start working on yourself, if you start looking at yourself, start asking what is going on in me that I'm experiencing this. Talk to the inner child. And during the inner child meditation, in the same way what we have done today, you can express all the feelings, whatever you're going through. It is only the memories. You just say to the talk to the inner child and say, I am sorry for all the memories stored in you. I don't know what the memories are there. I don't even want to know what the memories are there, but you know. Please forgive me, and if you don't mind, please let go of the accumulated memories stored in you, which are causing my experience of this particular issue or this situation or this health issue, whatever the thing you want to clean up. And say, thank you, I love you, thank you for helping me, thank you for being part of me, thank you, I love you, for each and everything, whether it is outside problem or a health issue. And when it comes to money blocks, in Ho'oponopono, it is clearly said that money blocks, the main reason for money blocks is the memories causing the unforgiveness or the physical brain ego or the hatred. As long as you are holding on to unforgiveness or the hatred, it is replaying as the block in receiving the money, wealth. So you need to forgive yourself completely and you need to forgive each and every person, each and every event, situation because of which you are hurt. Maybe a person or the event, situation or the place, whatever. You need to forgive each and every person and each and everything. And first thing you need to forgive yourself. And many a time we have lot of misconceptions about ourselves. Now it is the time to let go of all the misconceptions. Just by talking to your inner child, whatever is causing the disturbance, whatever the disturbing thought or whatever the emotion you're going through, you just convey that to the inner child and ask the forgiveness of the inner child, and then ask the child to let go of the memories and the data and the program that is there in the child, which is causing this or which is replaying as this particular heaviness. And before doing anything, whether stroking the head or stroking the hand or hugging the child, stroking the back of the child. Before doing anything, you need to take the permission of the child. Because without permission, if you start stroking or start hugging the child, child gets frightened. So it is very important to first take the permission of the child and then start communicating. Then start playing with the child. Talk to the child. Express your love, unconditional love, the gratitude. Then express your feelings, emotions, the whatever the heaviness you want to clean on, whatever the blocks you want to clean on. Express this to the inner child and ask the child's forgiveness to let go of the memories which are there, those which are replaying as this particular heaviness. The self-forgiveness, why it is so important? It is because of our misconceptions, we are not able to understand, we are not able to realize what we are. Most of the time, we are getting identified with our physical body or the physical brain ego. We are nowhere connected to our soul ego. Once you are connected to the soul ego, you are opening the doors to the divine inspiration. Then you are not operating from the memories which are causing this lack, lack of health, lack of wealth, lack of relationship, lack of understanding. There is no lack when you are connected to the soul ego. When you are connected to soul ego, you are opening the doors to receive the divine inspiration. Once you open the doors to the divine inspiration, you see that with the divine inspiration, the miracles are happening in your life. Dr. Hewlett, when he was working in Hawaii State Hospital, where the entire ward is full of criminally insane patients, criminals who have committed the heinous crimes, when without seeing any of them professionally, just by working on himself, by cleaning his memories or the experiences or his shared memories, by just working on himself, he has healed entire world of patients. It is so powerful. And when it comes to my personal experience, I found the Ho'oponopono is one of the most powerful, the most wonderful process. It is the easiest way of life. When I came to know about Ho'oponopono, I was in the verge of ending life. Situations or each and everything was going against me. I became crazy. I was not able to handle the situations financially, relations, workplace, each and everything. Everything was messed up. I just started working on myself, Ho'oponopono. And I have seen that in just 3 to 4 months, I started finding. It took almost 3 to 4 months to find peace within me. Then I have seen the outside things are changing. Outside people are changing. Without my direct intervention, without meeting any of them, on their own they came to me and apologized to me. I was just working on myself, and outside people are changed. You just start working on the one major thing which is causing you disturbance, which is causing disturbing thoughts time and again, which is making you sleepless. Once you resolve that issue, you see that many other things, small things, have improved in your life without working on them. You focus when you're doing the inner child meditation, you just first focus on the one major thing which is causing you the blocks or the heaviness or the issues. Every day, morning and evening, sit in a calm place, close your eyes and talk to the inner child in the way what you have done in the inner child meditation today. Like that, start talking to the child, and you see that the things, the minor things which you are thinking that they are also problems, they are getting resolved on their own when you start working on one major thing. And many times we have the shared memories. It is the subconscious memories which are replaying as the issues or the difficulties. When you are experiencing a particular difficulty with multiple people, that means you have shared memories with all of them. Once you clean your memories, automatically shared memories from each and everyone will be clean. All those people who are related to that particular incident will be clean all at once, not step by step. Once you release your memories, the same shared memories will be released from each and everyone. It is not only the human beings from animal kingdom, plant kingdom, and the mineral kingdom. You are a universal being connected to each and everything. You are not just the body, physical body. We are universal beings. We are connected to each and everything. There is a fundamental connection between each and every universal molecule. If you keep practicing the natural meditation on a daily basis, you can see that you are connecting and being in communion with each and everything, each and every entity. Entities means it is not only the beings without body. Entities means the chair you are sitting is an entity. Gently touch that chair and say, my dear chair, thank you, I love you. My dear table, thank you, I love you. My dear room, thank you, I love you. When you're drinking water, say thanks to the water, thank you, I love you. For the pot plants or whatever the plants you have at your house, while watering the plants or when you're walking around the plants, you just say to the plants, thank you, I love you. Each and everything has consciousness. It may look like non-living things, but they have consciousness. They have conscious mind, subconscious mind, and the superconscious mind. One second. When you talk to these entities like the table, chair, house, building, you are releasing the cleaning the shared memories, energies that are stored there. Many times you might have heard that in one particular house things are not happening in a proper way, and whoever is staying in that house are going through a lot of difficulties and all. If you say that the house is filled with negative energies or unwanted energies or entities or vastu is incorrect, like this, so many reasons might be, but nobody is saying how to clean those things. When you start talking to that house, when you start cleaning the shared memories and energies of that particular house, the house starts getting back its own identity. The house where you are staying, when you're entering a room, you just say to that room, thank you, I love you. You can say, my dear room, thank you, I love you. Or without saying the words, my dear room, you can address the room, thank you, I love you. My dear kitchen, thank you, I love you. My dear house, thank you, I love you. If I am unkind or uncaring towards you, please forgive me. Thank you, I love you. If any of you would like to keep your video, you can keep your video on so that I don't feel lonely. Oh, thank you very much, Prashant Aure. When you talk to the house start releasing the energies, the shared memories. Once the house is free from the memories or the negative energies, then it starts cooperating you. You start feeling fresh. You start feeling energetic in that house. You start staying in that house. You like to stay in that place. You feel positive, feel energetic. You can feel the vibrations. Because as I told in Hawaii State Hospital, when Dr. Hewlin visited, when he gone there, initially he joined as a staff psychologist. There the climate was so horrible. And all those patients, those criminally innocent patients who have committed the different crimes, they were so dangerous people. And the staff and the other patient the staff, they were not able to roam freely. Whenever they are walking there, by facing their back to the wall, they are moving like this, so that they can avoid any kind of if anybody is trying to attack them, because those are the criminals. And now they became insane, and no plant was able to grow there. The situation, the climate was so horrible, and the entire walls and everything has become dark. The whole building was looking like a in here we say in South India, Bhoot Bangla. Even though people are trying to paint the building, paint was not sticking to the walls. First, it is an hospital. Now it is filled with the criminally insane patients. It is full of negative energies, negative vibrations. The no plant was able to grow in that place. It was so horrible. When he started cleaning, it's almost after 3 years, each and every patient, all the patients got healed. It is not happened all of a sudden. It took time. Over a period of time, cleaning, cleaning, cleaning. Those who were shackled, those shackles were released slowly, and those patients to whom highly high dose of seditious drugs, the psychological or psychiatric drugs, which are causing the sedation, those high quantity were given, the quantity, the dosage has reduced. And initially, when he has gone there, there was no occasional activity, no other activity. And after some time, after cleaning, those patients were able to take care of themselves. The shackles, the bandages were removed, and they were able to play. They would have the recreational activities, and also the few things like making cookies and other activities started by the patients. They were involving in those activities. Slowly, it has happened, and after some time, the paint building got painted, started looking good, and by that time, the sound, nighttime sound, which was coming from the toilets, whole night nobody was there in the toilets, but still toilets were getting flushed. The sound they were able to hear from outside. It is because of those earthbound souls who left their bodies in that hospital. They did not know that they were died. And still they were staying in the same place. They were using the toilets. By the end of 3 years, the whole climate got changed. And after 3 to 4 years, there was not even a single patient. So in this way, he has healed, and he has not done anything outside. He didn't see any of the patients professionally. He was just 1 second. There is a chart. Something is there. I healed my uric acid problem, which was not able to heal with any medicines for about 1 year. Then I started Ho'oponopono, and it healed within 5 months. It's really great. One more person. Hello, sir. At office, I have too much work. I am unable to handle the pressure at workplace. Either I was less pressure or different job with more money is there. Okay, we'll be discussing. And all Dr. Hughlin was doing there in the Hawaii State Hospital, he was working on himself. He was talking to the inner side. He was asking, what is there in me that I'm experiencing the difficulties, sadness, depression, anxiety, psychological health issues of these patients. Because he knew that unless he has shared memories, he cannot experience those patients. In the similar way, whenever we are coming across any incidents, even though it is not related to us, if any person is coming to you and expressing their pain or the suffering, then you need to clean on yourself because you have some shared memories. See, shared memories. Unless you have a shared memory, you cannot experience that person in your life. You cannot experience that situation. You can use the specific prayers to clean things based on the issue what you're experiencing. Someone is asking in the chat, at office I have too much work, unable to handle the work pressure. Either work pressure need to be reduced or need to find a better job. Here we came to know about this work related. Unless we all have some kind of shared memories, we cannot experience this question. So it is time for us to clean. I am sorry for all the accumulated memories, space beings, entities, earthbound souls, family members' deeds, their thoughts, relatives' deeds, their thoughts, ancestors, their deeds and thoughts, and all the negative energies stored in you. You means the subconscious mind, the inner child. Please forgive me. And if you don't mind, please let go of all the accumulated memories, space beings, entities, earthbound souls, family members' deeds, their thoughts, relatives' deeds, their thoughts, and all the negative energies stored in you, which are making me to experience this work related issues, work related difficulties. Thank you for being with me. Thank you. I love you. And all of you know that it is only the memories, subconscious memories, which are replaying as the outside issues. There is nothing out there. Once you clean the memories, everything will be resolved outside without your direct intervention. There are multiple things which happen like miracles. Things which I was not able to change for last maybe around 8 to 10 years. By working on myself, I have seen the things are changing outside workplace, finance, relations, health, not in one, multiple aspects. And Ho'oponopono is not just a cleaning process, not a cleaning tool for me. Ho'oponopono is a way of life for me. It is a way of life. You can apply Ho'oponopono to each and everything. When you are taking food, the breakfast or coffee, tea, water, whatever you're taking, you just before taking the food, you say to the food, thank you, I love you. Thank you, I love you. That is enough. Thank you, I love you. To clean the energies of the food. Thank you, I love you. And as it is only the memories, you can say that, my dear memories, thank you, I love you. I am grateful for one more opportunity to free all of you and me. I'll repeat again. My dear memories, thank you, I love you. I am grateful for one more opportunity to free all of you and me. Thank you, I love you. I am sorry for creating, accepting, and accumulating all the memories which are replaying as this. Whatever you want to clean up, that you can mention. For example, I am sorry for all the accumulated memories which are replaying as these work related issues, which are burden, replaying as my experience of burden of work, not able to handle the work pressure, my experience of is attracting more work which I'm not able to do, which is beyond my capacity. Please forgive me, and if you don't mind, please let go of all the memories which are making me to attract this work related, all kinds of work related issues, work related difficulties, or lack of interest in the work. Thank you, I love you. Many times we have misconceptions about ourselves, about the company, about the job, about the work, and we don't know what is causing this experience. More of work or work pressure, or looking for the better job, whether it is because of the really more increased workload, or our lack of interest or our lack of focus, we don't know. I'm not trying to hurt you by saying these words, because it is that there are misconceptions like this. It's not only related to work, in different things. When I have started working on myself to heal, then during the process of cleaning, I came to know that my thoughts, my expectations were not correct. And sometimes I have seen the things are changing outside, and sometimes I have seen that I changed myself. In both the ways, the things are getting resolved. It is not the purpose. It is not my purpose to hurt anyone by saying these words. It is only there are chances that because of our misconceptions, we are seeing the things in particular way. Once you clean these things, you will be cleaning everything. Whether if it is outside, it will be cleaned. If it is inside, that will be cleaned. So objective of the thing is you are getting free. You need to be free. Freedom from the past. Freeing your mind, free from the memories, being in wild state. You are able to enjoy the present moment. Hope it is clear. Person has replied, thank you.
Sir, related to this, can I ask a question?
Yeah, please.
So, sir, how often do we have to do this in the day? What you mentioned just now?
Specific prayer, whenever is possible, you can say, I am sorry for all the memories which are replaying as this. Please forgive me, and if you don't mind, please let go of all the memories which are replaying as this. This means whether it is work-related issues or any other thing you want to clean up, that you can mention. And then thank you, I love you. This, whenever is possible, you can say. And the inner child meditation, you were there in the beginning, no? You have done the inner child meditation, not today?
Yeah.
Yeah. Inner child meditation you can do. You can do the same what we have done today. And there, in between, you can add. After talking to the child, expressing your love and gratitude to the child, then you can start expressing your issues to the child. I
Okay.
am sorry for all the memories stored in you that are replaying as these work-related issues or the pressure or the difficulties, work-related difficulties like this, and ask the child the forgiveness. Please forgive me and let go of all the memories which are replaying as so and so issues. Thank you. I love you. And from today
Okay.
onwards, as soon as you start the day, you can start the day by saying thank you. I love you for each and everything.
Okay. But what I observe is that in the day, what happens is when those memories come up and those situations come up, there's a lot of frustration. So to stay away from that frustration can be a little difficult.
You say thank you, I love you, thank you, I love you. Whatever the thoughts are disturbing you, the frustration or the emotion, whatever the frustration you are getting, because when you are working in office, all of a sudden some other mail will come, some other person will come and give some work, additional work. You are already overloaded, and again one more person will call and ask that pending work to be done. It causes the frustration. Whatever the frustration or feeling you are going through, for that feeling you just say thank you, I love you. When you say
Okay.
thank you, I love you to the frustration, you are releasing that frustration. Each and every being in this universe is expecting love. Once you say thank you, I love you to that particular emotion, you are releasing that emotion from your space, from your body, mind, either conscious mind, subconscious mind, and you are getting free. You will be freed. As a memory clearing prayer, I told, my dear memories, thank you, I love you. I am grateful for the one more opportunity to free all of you. That means when you say thank you, I love you to the memories are getting freed. Similar way, whatever the frustration or whatever the anger, the stress is there, when you say thank you, I love you, it will be released from your space. You will find the peace. You just for a few times say thank you, I love you, thank you, I love
Okay.
you. Anybody has any questions regarding inner self meditation? Any clarity required? Is it clear?
Sir,
Yes, madam.
can we connect with multiple things at one time?
Like, can you give me an example?
See, I got health issues. Same time, I got money issue, financial issue.
Yeah, you can clean on this.
Okay.
During the inner child meditation, you
Mm.
can do one by one. For relationships, altogether, you can say once. I am sorry for all the memories which are replaying as my lack of understanding with these people. You can include all the people together. My lack of understanding, my differences with these people. And money blocks, you can say once. And when you are saying the specific prayers, then you can include all together. My issues, my present issues, the present
The
difficulties.
main thing is that my money is stuck with someone from last
Yeah,
50.
once you release that memory which is causing you the money blocks,
Yeah.
which is blocking you to receive money from that person, and
Mm.
you see that many other small things are getting resolved on their own.
main thing I should tell about that money first to get
Yeah, you
resolved
can
the
start
small
with the
ones.
inner child meditation after talking to the child
Okay.
and say that I am sorry for all the accumulated memories
Okay.
stored in you,
Mm.
which are causing the money, which are causing my money blocks,
Mm.
because of which I am not able to receive the money from this person on time.
Okay.
I don't know what the memories are. I
Mm.
don't even want to know what the memories are, but you
Mm.
know.
Mm.
Because subconscious knows each and everything. It is a place where all the memories are stored.
Mm-hmm.
Subconscious is there since
Yeah.
generations, since thousands of years. Then you say, thank you, I love you. In this way, you can express all your emotion, whatever is coming up. If you are feeling anger about the situation, you just
Mm.
express that anger, say, explain the anger to the inner child, and ask the
Mm.
forgiveness, ask the child to let
Mm.
go of the memories which are
Block.
replaying as anger. If it is frustration, again, the memory is replaying as frustration.
Okay.
And whatever the emotion, whatever the feelings you are developing, if you are feeling lack of money, or if you feel that money blocks, or if you feel the anger, hatred towards that person, whatever the emotions, whatever the thoughts are disturbing you, the same thing can express to the inner child, and you see
Mm.
that things are changing.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Welcome. One person is asking the interesting question. Sir, my son is not serious about his studies. How can I change this with Ho'oponopono? For this, I would like to ask a question. Were you serious during your studies? Were you really serious about your studies? No, some other person is laughing. The person who has asked the question is muted. And I was never serious during my school days and college days. It is our expectation that we should see our kids to be first in each and everything. It is common. It is okay. You just clean on yourself. I'm sorry for all the memories, or I'm sorry for everything going on in me that is causing the concern of my child's education. Please forgive me, and if you don't mind, please let go of everything going on in me that is causing my experience or causing my concern of my child's education. Thank you, I love you. And for kids, it is common to be casual. It is not only for kids. Even now, I behave like a kid. Keep on cracking the jokes and speaking something else and all. And whatever I'm doing, whether I'm at the workplace, office, when I'm doing session, I'm being myself. I'm just doing whatever I feel like. I'm just talking and uh, communicating with the people like that. I was never serious and I am never serious. Maybe I will never be serious. You seriously asked the question and I took it casually. It is my nature. Let them enjoy the life. The kids, it is the way. And now it is not the difficulty or the issue with the child not taking the education seriously. You are asking because it is in your space. Now it is causing disturbance or the sadness or the anxiety for you. What about the future of my child? If he is not studying well, if he is not performing well in school and studies. So once you clean your memories, automatically child will be fine, studies will be fine, you will be fine, everything will be fine. Is it clear, madam?
Yes, sir.
Sir, actually, I was quite good in studies, but my child doesn't study, so it's very worrying. I asked this question. His board exam is next month.
It's okay. I was just joking. I was talking like a
No,
child. When you
no, I
started talking
understand.
about the child, I started talking like a child.
No, so he has his board exam next month and he's not serious. So that is why. Is there anything I can do to clean it?
All the thing you need to do is you just clean your memories which are making you to experience the concern about his studies.
Sir, how
And
can we?
express your love and gratitude to him when he is sleeping. The best way to speak to the children, the kids, is when they are sleeping. When the kids are sleeping, it is now only the conscious mind is sleeping. Subconscious is always awake. When he is sleeping, you just say to him, "Thank you for being in my life. Thank you." You speak to him in your own language. Wherever you are, from there only, just close your eyes and you can speak to him. Maybe he is sleeping in one room, or you are sleeping in another room or another city. It doesn't matter. You just close your eyes whenever he is sleeping. Thank you for being in my life as my son. Thank you. I love you. I really love you. I take care of you. I am concerned about your studies. It is common for the kids to be casual and to be playful. I am concerned about your future. I am concerned about your exams, concerned about your exam results. Just this much. Thank you. I love you. When the child is sleeping, talk to the child. The son, talk to your son in a loving way. Don't shout when he is sleeping also. Anyhow, when he is awake, you are shouting, that is enough. At least when he is sleeping, let him sleep.
Thank you, sir.
Because that is reaching his subconscious mind. One thing is you are experiencing this anxiety or this anxiety about his future and studies. That means you already have that card. And one more thing is you are the mother. The card between the mother and the child will never get disconnected. Even if any one person is leaving the body also, the card between mother and the child will be there. For example, once the person is aged, we can see that our grandparents and the parents, grandparents, their grandparents, they are leaving the body. But for their children, they may be able to forget their fathers and relatives, but nobody is able to forget their mother. Always there is respect in our heart for our own mother. Likewise, whether the person is in the body or not in the body, the mother and the child connection is always there. The card is there. So when you're when he's sleeping, you just tell him, "Thank you, I love you. I'm expecting you to perform well. I would like to see you enjoying your life, being in a good position, achieving good things, enjoying your life like this." And bless him. Divine blessings are always there for you. My blessings are always there for you. And it definitely reaches him, even though he's sleeping. And this is the way taught in Ho'oponopono, talking to the children, talking to the kids when they are sleeping. And once he awakes, he can start shouting. There is no problem.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir, very much.
Okay, you're welcome. Anybody would like to add something, anything? And in Morna's prayer, there is a phrase. We are addressing the Morna's prayer to the spirit and the superconscious. And after maybe half of the Morna's prayer, there is a phrase. Forgiving myself for my incorrect perceptions. If Murna's prayer is taking you to different levels, different layers, different dimensions, beyond time and eternity, beyond this lifetime, not only this lifetime. It is taking you to the origin from where this particular thought or feeling was created. Maybe 10 lifetimes before or 100 lifetimes before, maybe thousands of years before, maybe from this earth, from this planet or some other planet when you were there, when you're born as a being on some other planet, it doesn't matter whether it is from this lifetime or previous lifetime or it is taking you to the origin of the thing which got created, that is reflecting in your life as the outside problem. So there we are addressing each and everything beyond time and space, beyond time and eternity, different dimensions, different lifetimes, and forgiving the self for our misconceptions. It is clearly said. Many times people say that you need to forgive yourself to develop the self-love. You need to love yourself. As soon as a person says, I'm feeling low, I'm not feeling confident, the person not doing well, I'm not performing well in my studies, job, business, or anything, then people say that you need to develop the self-confidence and self-love. But here, to develop the self-love, the block is incorrect perceptions about ourselves. And many times we have our own perceptions which may not be true. Because our own lens, we are saying with this lens only, life should be like this only, life should be like this only, things should be like this. And we are not able to see the things as they are. It is because of our limited perceptions. That is the reason in Murna's prayer it clearly said, forgive myself for my incorrect perceptions. Once you forgive yourself for the incorrect perceptions, you are changing your point of view, your perception is getting changed. Then you will be able to see the things as the divine sees. You will be able to see the things really as they are. Then everything will be resolved. And for lack of self-love, one more thing is the unforgiveness. As long as you are holding on to any kind of unforgiveness with any person, anything, you are not able to enjoy the present moment. You are not able to live in the present moment. Either your feelings are because of the past incidents or feeling anxious or fearful about the future. So it is very important to release all the unforgiveness, hatred, anger. You can use this inner child meditation for each and everything. And you will see that the things are changing. Once you release the memories, automatically you see that outside each and everything is getting changed and resolved. Today I plan to discuss about the inner child meditation and the tools also. Time is running out. Anybody has any question? It was an eye-opening on how to talk or send message to kids when they are sleeping. Thank you, sir. You're most welcome, sir. Thank you for the session. Okay. Sultana, Farida Sultan, thank you very much for introducing Ho'oponopono to Lalita. Because of you, somebody came to know about Ho'oponopono.
Thank you so much, Srinivas. Because of you, I have experienced such wonderful things ever since I have been attending these sessions. Thank you so much. My
You're
gratitude
most
to you.
welcome. Yeah. See what happens when we start experiencing the things once again. When we start experiencing the things and we experience the things and we see that things are changing in our life, and it will increase our faith in that procedure, whatever you're doing. In the
Exactly.
Ho'oponopono, there are multiple procedures are there. And then once you develop faith, once you start working on yourself, releasing your stuff which is causing blocks, relations, money, job, and other difficulties and all, you're cleaning on them. Then the people around you will be able to see the changes in your life. Around 1.5 years or 2 years back, I was thinking of ending the life. But today, people can feel my vibrations, can feel my energy. And whoever comes into my life, whether friends, colleagues, or anybody, they start asking how to resolve this, how to get rid of this, how you are able to clean those things, how you are able to heal those things. The so-called impossible things, how you are able to change those things. It is not me who has changed each and everything. I was just doing and I am just doing my cleaning. And it is job of the divine. I am whatever I'm doing in the Ho'oponopono is a petition to the divine, the divinity, universal created, who created me, you, and each and everything in the universe. As in the beginning I told, when we start the Ho'oponopono prayer, the inner child meditation procedure, we are starting the process from the conscious mind. It is reaching the subconscious mind where all the memories are stored, which are replaying as the multiple issues. And those memories from subconscious mind, they will be forwarded to the superconscious mind. Superconscious mind is the bridge between you and the divine. The superconscious mind filter those memories which have to be cleaned, and those memories will be forwarded to the divine. Only divine is capable of cleaning or erasing or transmuting those memories. Once the divine cleans those memories, divine energy starts flowing through the superconscious mind, conscious mind, subconscious mind. And those memories will be cleaned. It will be filled with the divine love, the infinite love, infinite bliss. So when those memories, the root cause, memories are the root cause, which were replaying as the outside problem. When the memories itself themselves are cleaned, then there is no chance of the effect. The effect is replaying as outside problems. Once the memories are cleaned, outside problems will be resolved. So it is the job of the divine to clean the memories when we do the petition to the divine. Initially, it is quite difficult for you to have faith, to develop faith in Ho'oponopono process. Only thing you need to do is daily keep doing these procedures, whatever you're doing, whether the prayers, specific prayers, or the forgiveness meditation, inner child meditation. And you cannot do all these things on a daily basis. You will find it difficult. And over a period of time, you will not be able to do anything. So you stick to one thing, one cleaning procedure in the morning and the evening. Spend around 15-20 minutes in the morning and evening around 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Keep practicing on one thing, and you will see that in just few days or few weeks, you will experience that outside things are getting changed. And once you release those memories, once you clean, and the people around you, whether the family members, relatives, neighbors, colleagues, the business partners, who friends, they will be able to observe the difference in you, the positive energy, the vibrations. And then they will come to you for help, for suggestions. You will be able to guide. I have done these things. Because of this Ho'oponopono, I was able to resolve these things. You can spread the love, the unconditional love. Morna Nalamako Simiana, she always had a placard on her table. Peace begins with me. Whatever the situation, whatever the incident you are experiencing, it is coming across you. You can heal that situation by cleaning your memories, which are making you to attract that particular situation. Thanks to all of you. Thank you very much. Anybody would like to share your experience of practicing Ho'oponopono? One person has shared wonderful that he has healed uric acid problem. As I think when there is the uric acid levels are imbalanced in blood, it causes the stiffness, joint pains, maybe muscle pains, joint pains, muscle pains. So he tried different medicines and different medications. It was not able to cure, and they started practicing Ho'oponopono. And after 5 months, within 5 months, he has healed his uric acid imbalance. And most of the time, in the medical profession, the physicians say that when there is an imbalance in the uric acid or in the sugar levels or cholesterol, blood pressure variations, the medication should be lifetime. But this person has healed within 5 months by using Ho'oponopono. Thank you very much for sharing this, Prashant. Shall we say good night, or anybody has to say something? Oh, in the chat somebody has typed something. I was very much impressed and inspired by your story. It has given me immense faith. And after a few days, you can see that people around you will say the same thing about you. Thank you for all the good work you are doing. You are most welcome. And over a period of time, I would like you to spread this message of love, Ho'oponopono, with many people. First, you need to work on yourself. When you start working on yourself, you will feel free from all the unwanted, disturbing thoughts, issues. Then you will be able to enjoy the life. You will be able to live in the present moment. Each and every moment, you will be able to enjoy. That is the time you start attracting people who needs your guidance. Then you will be able to guide them. Get to the inner child meditation or set up for prayers or breathing.
Yes, I'm able to experience that. So that is why I have recommended this to a lot of people. Slowly, they will join after seeing the positive changes in me. I'm sure they will also benefit from this wonderful modality.
Yes.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
very much. Yeah. And actually, I think around a few months back, maybe around 2 to 3 months back, during one of our session, I could see that you are feeling low. Now you are feeling so energetic.
Yes,
You are not able to speak. You are chatting on the chat only. I think at
right.
that time you are full of tears. Now you are able to speak so confidently, and you are expressing your changes, the experience of the Ho'oponopono.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Thank you very much for practicing Ho'oponopono with immense faith.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
One person is asking, please share more experiences so that it gives more idea, inspiration as I'm new to this. Okay, we'll be sharing. In almost every session, we'll be sharing one or the other experience. Whenever they come to mind, we'll be sharing and try to share. Shall we say good night?
Yes.
For everybody, it is night only. For none of you, it is morning. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Good night.